Afternoon, Limitless, and welcome to today's service. We're so glad that you could join us even at this time. My name is Davis Kadinji, and I'm joined here by.
I'm Grace Kimoto, and we are excited you could join us today. So, how has your week been?
I wish I could say I've been doing exciting things like traveling the world, but a lockdown in Nairobi, so it's been okay. I've been busy with work mostly, and trying to balance between that and Bible study. So.
So what's up? I'm Movin here from Wendani.
My name is Kelly, currently in Jebazai.
I am Gambi, quarantining at Isiolo.
And I am currently quarantined in Nairobi.
Hey guys, this is Clayton. Talking to you from Zimmerman, Nairobi.
My name is Terry Mosheru. I'm currently quarantined in Nakuru County.
Number one is that I want to read the entire Bible next week. Like seriously,
Learn some few choreographies, maybe even join a flash group.
One is getting a girlfriend. Yes, someone should play a sad violin. Two,
Go to Nairobi National Park, of course. I've never been there.
Second, I would want to visit the Gulf of Alaska, where the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans meet. And I would also
a
want
cultural festival and race to ride a horse. Bye!
When I was younger, I wanted to be a rapper.
How far are you with that? As we continue to make plans, now that Corona has really, it just came abruptly, like we hadn't planned that now from March. We have to pause our plans for something. Us, we had plans for the year. Guys had planned how the whole year will unfold for them, but clearly it's not working like that. So I think it's just important to, one, submit our plans to God and just seek that these plans we make would be meaningful, would be fulfilling, that they would be for our good, they would be for God's glory.
Even at this time, we'd like to dedicate all those who have placed their plans before you, all those who may have had plans to achieve far and many different things, dear Lord. Some may be disheartened over the circumstances that they find themselves in. Some may be anxious. But you call us to place our anxieties upon you, dear Lord, to wait upon you, to lean on you, and to know that things will work out as they ought to at the end of the day, dear Lord. And so we ask that you may quieten the hearts of all those who are anxious. Enable them to place their trust, their hopes, and their plans on you, knowing and trusting that those things that should work out will work out, all to the honor, glory, and praise of your name, and for the Father and Son.
There is no one in this world who will ever live a guiltless life without Jesus Christ in them. A man with no guilt in life is one who has God abiding in him, one who is a Christian, one who has no dark cloud above his head, that where he will go, there is no hanging cloud, there is no gun to his head, there is no burden that he bears, no sorrows and cares in his heart, because he knows exactly where he takes them to. So you want to partake in such a life, one has to be found in the love of God, and this is only possible if you are a Christian. And my question to you is, are you a Christian? You have no guilt in life. How does one look forth to a fearless death? How does one look forth to a life without guilt? A life that ends in a death that he does not fear at all. Knowing that it can happen anytime. Kids play musical chairs, but as we grow up, we feel that we play musical graves. Have you ever been loved perfectly? And then there comes a moment that you feel angry that someone has loved you too much. How can they love me like that? Did they see what I did? Why do they still love me? Why do they still have me in their life? Shouldn't they kill me and cast me away and never call me and never seek to see my face? Ever been loved too much? How unfair is their love for me? They're perfectly on a ledge and they're stretching out their arm to me and I'm drowning in this lake and they have the advantage and I'm drowning. What sort of love is that? I look at the love that Christ shows to us. How unfair to be loved like this. But you know what? Christ is different in that not only is he standing on that ledge, but he dove into that lake with you. He drowned and he died. But then he had the ability to take up his life again and he rose again. And he rose up to the level of the water and he got out and he stretches his arm and says, do you trust me now? I know exactly what you're going through. I can feel your gasps in between the gulping of the water and I want to help you out because I know exactly what awaits you. If you do not take my help, you will drown and you will die. And death is not a pretty sight that you want to experience in this time. You need to believe that God is 100% for you, but this is only possible if you are a Christian. If you are not a Christian, God is not 100% for you, and He has to punish sin because God is holy. There are no two ways about it. I'd like to sugarcoat it, but I can't. There are no two ways about it. The possibility of ultimate peace in your life will revolve around your ultimate trust in God. Now we find ourselves in this precipice whereby there are many of us who have guilt in life and they will be separated forever. I hope you never have to live such a life and you have the time now. You're alive and you're listening and you can buy into this and you can believe upon this. Have a no guilty life. Have a no fearful death, for this is the power of Christ in you. I hope you believe that one day.
Ooh.